right. So there is a difference between a wrong situation, like this is pertaining to, I'm talking about my job, and today is my first day after like quitting my job yesterday. So, but this applies to a broader realm, I guess. But I'm specifically here talking about my job and how there is like um, a difficult situation that is worth pushing through, and another difficult situation that just requires you to leave. The right thing to do is to leave. How do you distinguish between both of them? So this is a hard one, to be honest. It's not like I got it figured out on my own. I would be honest with you. Like there are things that are more objective in nature and are easier to share, and I would say like one of them is the if the sacrifice involves something so precious and so hard to redeem or to redeem later, and also something that is I mean, like for example, when we speak about like health, like this was one major problem with my job that kept me sleep deprived and kept me stressed, and I could see the effects of that on my health. Like I didn't wait until something dramatic would happen. That may take years to happen, and I wouldn't like even sacrifice it or even want to get to that point. But you get you get things like you get earlier red flags, or you get earlier warnings before something catastrophic happens. Like in my case, I would get things like I was losing hair, and also like losing hair can also like you can dismiss it as something that happens anyway and whatnot. But I could also see my face changing, like my face was getting bloated, and I was starting to get wrinkles under my eyes, and I could see darkness around my eyes, those dark circles. But those wrinkles were something that I've never had before. So you start to see consequences. Oh, also like my performance in the gym. Like for some time, I used to think like, hey, I was progressing slowly. Then I started to think, hey, I'm just maintaining. Then it became clear that I'm even like getting weaker in the gym, month after month. So you can see that, like, yeah. So back to the point, like, I mean, health, like if this is affecting your health, man, I think it's not worth it. Like, I think it's not worth it if it's affecting your health, unless like you're being paid millions and you're quitting soon. Like if you're getting, like, if you are like what, like an kind of an athlete doing a dangerous sport that is bad for health, like, like what, I don't know, like um, martial arts or whatnot. It's bad for your health, but you are an elite level and are getting paid in millions. So maybe there is a math you can do to justify the loss or in health. But in those jobs that pay you little, but cost your health, I think this is an easy one to decide. This is just wrong. So this was one easy layer. There is also another conversation to be had about time, and how the time you lose you never have again ever in your life. But this one is hard, man. Like I know what I was doing. I know I was actually like literally trading my time for money. Like I was just losing the almost the entirety of my entire day and my entire week and my entire month, and my whole time it was all gone. If I'm not at work, then I'm getting ready to go to work. If I'm not at work, then I'm recovering from a day at work. If I'm not at work, then I'm sleeping to go to the work next day. I knew like I was literally just trading my time, which is my life. Basically, life is time. I was like trading my life for some money, but I thought I had to, you know. So this one was harder for me. Like the health problem was easier one than the time argument. But to be honest, like the breaking point came from like because the other things also like you can work around or at least think you can, but the breaking point came from like another realm altogether. It came from the realm of dreams, to be honest. Like I believe in these things, like in Islam there is that belief that dreams are not nothing, like not at least like dreams are like into different categories, but one of them is like a true dream, like a meaningful dream among the different categories of dreams in Islam. But like one of them is like dreams have a real meaning, you know, and a real message. So that was it. Like this was the breaking point. This is when I decided I had to leave. When I started having those dreams screaming, "You are in a dark place. You have to get out." To me, that was it.